Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the Rebirth server with our level 50 Stalker Tiger Shrike, who is on her final story arc for this series. Probably. I don't know that I will play her again online on screen after this story arc, but we are currently on a story arc for Maria Jenkins. This story arc is called. Gosh, they don't even have the name for it up here, but it's Heroes Epic. Part 7. Positron called me and he wants you to go to the Shadow World to determine exactly what Emperor Cole's plan is. Go see Tina McIntyre. I'm giving her the heads up. So we go to Tina McIntyre, who's right here. And she says, okay, you're here after the last time. We're not opening any more portals to Black Swan's Shadow World without proper hero support. Positron has already gone through. He'll be waiting for you on the other side. So I can't imagine he's going to actually come with us, but I don't remember. All right. So this is one of our last, I think, 4 missions with this character. So probably this episode and maybe one more, depending on how long these take. Positron should meet you. Something is wrong. Okay. So where are we supposed to go? Through here, I think. Or is that going back out? No, that's going back out. Okay, so I guess the other thing was the way to keep going. The little glowy dot, I guess. Click. No, we're back out, so... Alright, let me see if I can figure this out. Where are we supposed to go? I mean, there's like nothing anywhere. Okay, here we go. Alright, the fog was getting me. Look for clues and defeat Black Swan. Alright, so basically we just have to run around here until we find something. And we have to find Black Swan. And if I remember right, Black Swan is in like a sort of a citadel. Yeah. Kind of over there. So I don't know if there are any clues here, though, before you get there. Because it's been a while since I played through this. Not a huge fan of the Shadow Shard. Fortunately, we do have Hover, which my character, Silver Phoenix, did not have the last time. So if you don't have Hover, and you fall off, or Flight and you fall off, it just like teleports you back to the beginning, which is incredibly frustrating. I'm sure the developers thought that it would be fun, but it is not. And I actually don't know anyone who likes the Shadow Shard, and I don't know anyone who purposely goes there. Most people despise it. Alright, so we have these jets, and I think the jets are supposed to be meant to get us to this destination over here, this giant tower. And the way these jets work is, if you see, there's like a little groove right here. So the direction of the jet is going to take you in the direction of the groove. Like this. Okay, so we're here now. And now we have to find an entrance. And I don't remember where the entrance is. I thought it was more on the east side. But this is just one of these. Okay. Is it here? Yeah. guess we go in by touching this. Alright, we're inside now. And there's Black Swan, but I haven't found any clues, so that makes me a little nervous. I think there might have been something outside that I missed. Alright, well, let's take a look. She's right there by that portal. We should be able to take these guys out without a problem. We have all of our inspirations, we have all of our abilities, so we shouldn't have any trouble with her. She should only be +2. Some more guys over here. Yeah, so we're 7 parts into a 10-part story arc, so we're 70% of the way done. I feel like the story's pretty thin on the ground at this point, and this is one of the reasons why I'm really not that, shall we say, upset that at level 50 we're kind of stopping with this character, because I feel like most of the content that's level 50 plus is content that was pretty slipshod in its implementation. It's sort of half-baked, it's not fully done, and it's not that interesting. It's really just, here, go fight a boss, go fight another boss, go fight another boss. And, yeah, fighting bosses is cool, I like doing that, but I'd like there to be some sort of a story to it. And most of the time there really isn't. Alright, so we're now going to hasten. Put on instant healing. Five of these, and then assassinate. Okay, we're going to need some extra accuracy because she'll be debuffing my 2-hit. This is not too bad. Let's see if we can do a little extra damage to her. Great, she self-healed. We don't like that. Should be able to take her out with this shot. Or one more. There we go. And this is the glue, I guess. Oh, Dark Servant, leave me alone. Let's see if we click on that. What's going on? Master Shadow. Okay, that's not good. Mostly because I've used up all my limited resources already, although he's not an elite boss, so that's alright. What did he say? Get them? And now the mission's complete. What clue did we get? A scrap of armor? Ambushed by Black Swan Shadow, we notice this a scrap of Positron's armor. We talked to Maria Jenkins and she says Positron's gone. Yep, we're gonna have to go save him. Hero's epic. Penelope Yin thinks that Mother Mayhem's insanity may be behind Positron's abduction. On Pretoria, Praetor Tillman, Mother, runs the Mother of Mercy Psychiatric Hospital. This is her public-facing headquarters. Her nasty side shows up in the secret asylum. If they're going to price secrets out of Positrons, that's where he'd be. Penelope Ian will go with you to help you take down that asylum. And I do remember this. She's of very little help because she gets stuck on the obstacles in the asylum. So before we go, actually, let me run out and grab more inspirations, because I don't know that she's going to help me. My recollection with Silver Phoenix is that she was of no use until almost the end of the boss fight, because she got stuck on some broken furniture, and she and her little pet, whatever that's following her around, just were not in the battle until it was like not even worth them coming in because it was too late. So let's make sure we have enough luck. Still think it's kind of silly that I have to pile in this much luck, but with a lot of these villains, if they hit you, you're dead. They like can one-shot me. So, and my guess is that's because they expected you to have in these missions invention sets with resistance and stuff like that, and I don't. So all I've got is the 14%. So we fix that by carrying a bunch of luck. I mean, we could also fix it by going down to +0, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, so we need to find Positron, defeat Malaise, and defeat Mother Mayhem. So it's Mother Mayhem that she was no help with, because she kept getting caught up on all of this medical furniture that they littered throughout here. It looks great in terms of effect, and then it's a pain in the neck because the NPCs get stuck on it. And yeah, as you guys know, hate the NPCs, and that's a great example of why. So when I was playing Silver Phoenix, we came into one of these spots, and she got caught behind like a gurney or something, and couldn't follow me. Right? This is over and above the fact that she's like aggroing everything in sight, which is a separate but not unrelated issue, right? It's just all down to NPC stupidity. And I really wish, you know, to fix this, to fix the problem of the NPCs being stupid and impossible to deal with and frustrating in the extreme, to fix that problem, the thing they could have done in the dialogue would have just been when she says, Penelopean's coming to help you, let me say, no, I don't want her help. And you don't need her. And she doesn't, you know, she doesn't come, and it just downscales the mission back to the way it would be if you didn't have her helping you. Right? Or don't rescale the mission at all and just have her not help me. I don't really need her. But you see, all of these things, there's only one little way to go through here, so she's going to get stuck. And there's Malaise. Okay. It's an elite boss. Let me go through so Penelope can help me. Let's get instant healing and hasten going. Hopefully they'll be back by the time we get to Mother Mayhem. Okay, there's Malaise. By the way, rewards. We got 133,000 influence for him. But we don't get experience anymore, guys. Okay, there's got to be an elevator somewhere. There's no way this is a one-floor mission. So somehow or other, I've got to get to the area up there. I've got to go through this way somehow. Here we go. And I hear a glowy. Alright, I'm going down. I don't care if she follows me or not. Okay, so now we just have to defeat Mother Mayhem. We found a clue, which is vials. Okay, the elevator's got to be south then, I would think. You can see there's a huge amount of clutter. They overdid this. I mean, it's very atmospheric, but they way overdid it. And, you know, given that the NPCs are too stupid to get through these little barriers, knowing you're going to have an NPC in this mission, they really shouldn't have designed it like this. Where the heck is the elevator? Okay, I'm missing something because I don't know where Mother Mayhem is. In here, maybe? No. I remember her being in like in an area with desks and stuff. It's odd that I have such a specific memory of this particular mission, and yet I can't find where the heck she is. Yeah, I thought she was kind of in this area, or an area that looked something like this. Oh, there's yet another way through up here somewhere. No, I've been there. What am I missing? There's... I wish she would get away from me. I really do. She's such a pain in the neck following me around. There's a spot right here somehow. Ah! This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Nope. She's not in here either. So I'm at a loss here, guys. I'll keep checking and I'll bring you back if I find it. Alright, we're back. There was a little corridor up here that I didn't see. And this will no doubt lead to the elevator. And there it is. It's not helping that it's really bright in my room, as usual, and so I really can't see anything in the dark here. It's very difficult. Unfortunately, it's just that way in the morning, and I was going to wait till later, but I really wanted to play some, so I knew it would be dark and very difficult to see, but I figured whatever. And it doesn't help that we've got all these stupid little things cluttering up the floor here to block me and Penelope. Again, I think it's very atmospheric. They did a great job on the atmospheric nature of it, but having it like this with an NPC in the party is just annoying. So far, however, this time Penelope hasn't gotten caught the way she did the last time. So I guess I'm just getting lucky, or maybe I got unlucky the last time. Now see, from a design perspective, my question is, what's the point of that level? It was just a hallway with 2 or 3 guys to fight and 2 elevators. Like, why not just bring me onto this level? She is +3, let's hope. Mother Mayhem is not +3, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat her without the right inspirations. Earned a badge. Blindsider, I guess, from so many assassinations. I'm hitting tab like crazy just to try to make sure I find out ahead of time where the villains are, because A, I can't see them very well in the darkness, and B, I don't want Penelope to aggro something when I'm not ready for it. So I want to make sure I'm way ahead of her, way out in front of her on, you know, tab targeting. Okay, I know that's here. She's behind me. I know she's going to aggro it. Okay, so we don't need to go that way. Okay, this may be it. I don't see Mother Mayhem here yet. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna really miss playing this character. But I won't miss the late game missions, which I generally don't like. Oh, and there is Mother Mayhem. She's an elite boss. Let's get Penelope away from her. Come on, Penel. And let's take these guys out so they don't get involved. Now let's see, Penelope has some pretty cool powers if she doesn't get stuck. I think what had happened the last time is I got her stuck behind one of these barriers and she couldn't get out, like in here. But I think we're okay. I'm a little light on the Lux, but I think we'll do alright. We have our hasten and instant healing back. And I should draw her aggro once I hit the assassination. Oh wow, draining my endurance, not good. Penelope's doing pretty well. Yeah, this is a lot easier when she actually comes and fights with you right at the beginning. It was like around this point when she finally showed up when I was playing Silver Phoenix. Alright. So we completed that mission. No more clues. Let's head on out. And we contact Maria, who says, I hate being one step behind like this. Part 9. Guys, there are only 2 parts left. 22 minutes in. I think this will just be our final episode, I guess, rather than make 2 short ones. Let's go ahead and finish and see how long this takes. First, she says, Diabolique is Emperor Cole's personal ghost. She's bound to him and has no free will. I need you to get to Infernal, and so she's got Positron. I need you to get to Infernal's lair and see if they have him. Infernal keeps his lair in tunnels under Pretoria. He'll likely encounter resistance as well. They tend to shoot first and ask questions later. Okay, so we need to go and get the inspirations again. And we gotta go out anyway, I think, to go to the portal. So we will just go hit Unai Kemen up for a, or we can actually hit Tina up. Right? Show me your store, Tina. One more. And then one of these. One of these. And 2 of these. Alright, so now we head into our second to last mission, I believe. Unless this leads to a chain of missions, but I don't think it does. And now we have to fight Infernal, which is going to be not super bad. Again, these are +2. The bosses are okay. I really wish there was a way to fix it so that the minion and lieutenant fights are a little more interesting, but not make the bosses any harder. Oh, and Miss Liberty's coming with me. Okay. Are you coming? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember having her. I don't mind having her. She's cool. I mean, I like her as a character. It does mean we're going to have to fight every friggin' guy. Because she's going to fight all of them. She's stuck on the stairway. Yeah, so this might be... Maybe I should have postponed this to the next episode. This is probably going to be a really long mission because it's a giant mission and you can't stealth through it because of Ms. Liberty. And he's going to be, you know, like over there. Because that's the way they design these missions. Go through 85 rooms of nothing but enemies until you get to the one guy you're supposed to defeat. We also have to defeat Diabolique, so there's going to be somebody partway through as well. And I don't know what the fastest way to get to them is going to be. It looks like there's a hallway here, so let's head this way. Nice hit. She did a lot of damage there. Who's shooting me? Yeah, she's doing pretty good damage. I'll give her that. And she's gonna go fight somebody, or not? The fog is ridiculous. Well, it's like red fog. I don't know why they have that. And we are stuck in this room now. So I shouldn't have come this way. Because it's obviously not going to lead us where I want to go. So let's go back. And I'm running along the walls to try to keep her away from bad guys, but I failed. She's fighting somebody now, right? No, come on. We're not going the way I want to go. I want to go north. So this is going to be a ridiculously long mission. Guys, I'm going to just pause it here and I'll bring you back when we're at Diabolique. Alright guys, I've found Diabolique. I don't know where Infernal is, but she is right there. And if you look at the map, we're over here. I believe there's also a way to go this way, and who the heck knows. There might be some down here too, I'm just not really sure. But let's go ahead and get Diabolique, and then I'll pause it and bring you back when we get Infernal. Yeah, these guys, even the minions, when they turn on their invincibility, I am floored. 7% to hit. It's insane. They should not be able to get me that low. Even if this thing says 15, I won't show you the text, we've looked at it before, it's 15%, right? Even if it's 15% defense per person surrounding, minus 30 to my 2 hit, still should put it at 45, and then I've got 1.2 accuracy, plus all of my accuracy enhancers on my powers, I should still be at like 60% to hit. Okay, I don't see anybody else. And there's Infernal. Okay, so they're both here. So we got to figure out how to do this. I've got to get Ms. Liberty up there to them. This looks good. So now that my recollection of her is she starts flying around and she's a real pain in the neck. And I don't think Infernal flies. It might be easier to take him out first. If I can keep Ms. Liberty away from her. I don't think he runs around the way she does. Now this is sort of metagaming, right? Let's take these demons out. Because I don't want them getting involved. I don't see anybody else. I'm going to pull them over. Hard to pull with an NPC because they're stupid. But if I can keep her with me, here we go. They should come to me, and then she can fight them with me. She does some pretty good damage. She's martial arts. No, 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 crap, he's running. Oh, that's going to aggro Infernal. Okay, come back, come back. Come back. There we go. Alright. So now don't go down, because then she won't be able to come back up. Now, fighting both of these guys is going to be a pain, because I'm going to run out of inspirations for one, and then with the other it's going to be a pain in the neck, but there's nothing we can do about that, guys. It's just the way it's designed. Fortunately, Miss Liberty should help me. Yeah, she does good damage. And she also has dull pain, so she's like a scrapper. Like a regen scrapper, or like an involved scrapper or something. I don't want him to kill her, though. I can't help her. Yeah, she had to go through unstoppable. Okay, she's still alive, barely. We've got Infernal beaten. Ah, she dealt pain, that's good. I'd like to give her some time before we go after Diabolique, but I don't want my own powers to expire. And I know I can solo Diabolique. So I think we're just going to go at her. Is Miss Liberty coming? She should be somewhat healed now. Yeah, she's alright. She's got some hit points. I'll try not to do Pacify on Diabolique. I should be able to draw the aggro back with the Assassin's Claw. She's probably going to finish off Miss Liberty. But that'll give me a bit of a lead, I think. Yeah, we got her. The unaffected thing is really annoying. And then she flies away. And this is what drove me nuts with my character with Super Jump, because I couldn't get to her. But this character has Hover, and a ranged attack, so she's not getting away from me. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit these guys. Oh! We got her. Alright. We completed that mission, and that, I think, means there's only one mission left to go. And that's... I don't remember who that's going to be beating. Okay, if Positron is in the hands of Dominatrix and Marauder, we have to make haste to rescue him. So now we got to fight Dominatrix and Marauder. Notice how, like, there's no story, right? Positron was kidnapped, and we got to go rescue him. That's the story. There's nothing to this. Why they took him, what they're doing to him, there's nothing. Alright, so let's go get new inspirations, and then we will head back. Don't know if we get any NPCs in this mission. We might. I thought there was a storyline part here where you were fighting like a whole army at one point, but maybe it was a different arc. Alright guys, we are ready to go, and this is going to be our final mission. I believe. I think this is the finale. To rescue Positron from Dominatrix and Marauder. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching Tiger Shrike get to level 50 as a old school vanilla style scrapper. Pretty much just SOs. Doing all the story arcs. Oh good, there's nobody with me. I can just stealth through here. Dominatrix, Marauder, and find Positron. Yeah, I don't know what's with all the fog. Like blue fog? That's weird. So we don't need to fight all these guys. We just have to find Dominatrix and Marauder. If it turns out to be a defeat all, I will turn the recording off for that, but I don't think it will be. And I have no memory of where these guys are. I'm just guessing. Trying to use sort of metagaming and use map logic to figure out, like, if I were designing this map and I had the goals that the people who write this game have, where would I put things? Okay, not here. Right, which is like at the furthest back you can go. It's funny for all the nonsense with the NPCs, when you get to the final mission, you don't have any of them with you. You would think that this, in the climax, would be where all the NPCs would join and try to help you. But it's not. Okay, so there's Positron. Maybe he's going to help me? Is everything prepared? Something is wrong here. Are you questioning me, Lady Grey? What are you doing? Are you trying to lower the war walls? Do not question me, Lady Grey. Oh no, this isn't Positron. Hyper advanced clockwork that looks exactly like his powered armor. Don't know if I need to use these guys. Do not question my order. Looks like they didn't get to finish programming him. Okay, so he's not going to actually fight me. There's Marauder. My recollection of Marauder is that he was almost friggin' unbeatable. And I think I died. I think even Silver Phoenix died, which she almost never died to anything. And this character's died way more than Silver Phoenix, I think. I've taken on way more than Silver Phoenix took on. But Silver Phoenix also had sets and may even have had some incarnate powers at this point, which this character does not have. So we have to clear this whole thing. 'Cause my recollection is Marauder does a lot of running around as well. You do have to ask yourself what this mission would be like if I didn't know what was coming. Unfortunately, I can't show that to you, because when I didn't know what was coming, I was playing Silver Phoenix, and that stuff is banned to be shown by the Homecoming people. So, yeah, I don't think they've ever changed that policy. I know it ticked a lot of people off, but they kind of don't seem to care if they tick people off. So there's Positron, fake Positron. That's Marauder. I don't know where what's her name is. So we're going to have to use our full set of stuff and then go out and get more enhancements to beat a Dominatrix, I believe. My recollection is he has insanely powerful attacks. And if he hits, he can, like, 0.9 shot you. Like, it'll come all the way down to the red in one hit. Maybe not. Oh man, I thought I turned the stupid super speed off. I'm so dumb. Well, if we beat him in one shot, we'll do better than Silver Phoenix did. Because I think I had to, like, die and come back. At least once with this guy, with Silver Phoenix. Even with her incarnate powers. Alright, we need our Lux. And Silver Phoenix has a loot. 2 more damage. May as well hit more. Oh yeah, now he's going to be impossible to hurt. That's what I remember. And then I couldn't do anything to him. And then all my loot or whatever ran out by the time I could do something to him again. We still have Moment of Glory here, so that's good. Main problem here is endurance. Should be very close to getting him. Got him! Alright, well, this character beats Silver Phoenix. We were able to do him in one shot. Guys, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to run out and grab... I'll find Dominatrix while it's paused, run out and grab inspirations, and when I bring you back, we'll defeat her. I will be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Dominatrix is right there. She's an elite boss. We shouldn't have any trouble with her. Should be able to assassinate this character without attracting her attention. And I should be able to take those guys out without attracting her attention as well. This way they don't get involved in the fight in case she starts running around. Definitely don't want them, you know, pounding on me while she is attacking me. And especially slowing me down. Look at that, minus 27% recharge bonus. Alright, so we'll let that expire. We'll go back into our hidden state. How many hit points does she have anyway? 5,385, so she has, if you look at mine, I have 1,200. So she has like 4.5 times the hit points I have. And now, this is probably our last major battle. And this is Evil Miss Liberty, right? Evil Miss Liberty. I love doing crits. So by doing the Lux and stacking them, we just about floor the enemy. It lasts for about a minute. And now we have another minute, right? And then we would have another 15 seconds if we need to with Moment of Glory. So that gives you about 2 minutes and 15 seconds to take down an enemy. Let's try to really finish her with extra damage. I don't think she has anything like Moment of Glory to turn on at the end here. I hope not. Got her about done. She's on the ropes. Haven't even really needed my heals. And she's done. Mission complete. And we got a clue. Hyper Advanced Clockwork. I thought this was the final mission. It might not be. I could have sworn it was a 10-part story arc. Let's see what happens. Maria Jenkins. Excellent work uncovering the hyper-advanced clockwork before it could infiltrate. You probably saved all of Paragon City. Final chapter. Okay, so there's 11 parts. A few years back when we uncovered Pretoria, Statesman, rest his soul, was kidnapped. Spoiler alert! Statesman dies. Now, thanks a lot, guys. I haven't even played the signature story arc, which is where he dies, and you're already telling me a spoiler. Like, you should have to do the signature story arc before you unlock the story if they're going to put a spoiler like that in here. We had a theory that Statesman and Tyrant were nearly identical, and that led us to believe that Statesman was powerless to their technology. What a load of bunk that turned out to be. We thought these bonds held him because of that theory, but we recently deduced that those bonds themselves are powered by the Praetorian Well of the Furies. They are the only thing in the multiverse that could hold an incarnate like Statesman, which means poor Positron is powerless against it. If Emperor Cole's keeping Positron alive, he's got him in those exact same bonds. We now know exactly where the portal is to save him. Alright. I guess we're going to finish up. Let me pause here, and I'll get inside the mission and see how big it's going to be, and then we will take it from there. Okay, guys, we are inside the mission. We're with Manticore. We need to rescue Positron which is going to lead to one final fight. We'll see how big this looks. If it's too big, I'll pause it and just bring you back for the final fight, because I don't want this episode to get too insanely long. I'm not going to be able to sneak through it because Manticore is going to aggro everything. Presumably. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. He's invisible, I think. Or is he? No, he's just way down there. There he is. He's pretty good because he like debuffs. Actually, I remember fighting this now. So you get into like an area with like some statues and stuff, and you have to fight. I can't remember who. Antimatter? Evil Positron? I'm not really sure. I think Evil Positron is Antimatter. We're not zoomed in. Okay, so this doesn't seem too big. We have all of our stuff. I went back out and got more inspirations so that we have all the lucks that we need to finish up. Again, I really kind of wish it wasn't necessary to be that dependent on inspirations to survive. It really shouldn't be. But it's quite clear that they've scaled these missions differently from the original types of missions. And they do a lot more damage. Not these guys, just the elite bosses. And the elite bosses in here kind of violate the rule that otherwise is pretty much true, which is that if it was something that was designed to be an arch-villain and downgraded to an elite boss, they tend to be much harder than something that was designed to be an elite boss. That's true all the way to the story arcs that were done after the Pretoria content, but all the like issue 17, 18, 19, 20 story arcs are designed with elite bosses, yet these elite bosses are really almost as tough as an arch-villain. And the main thing is that they didn't do anything with their hit points in regen, but what they do is they made them hit so much harder than a regular elite boss. I mean, you could see that, like, I don't even need my powers or any inspirations against anybody else, but against elite bosses, I do. So this is going to get us to the Well of the Furies and allow us to rescue Positron. Now, the Well of the Furies is what turns you into an incarnate. And so if you do the incarnate storyline, you go to the Well of the Furies to become an incarnate. And that's where you unlock your incarnate powers. But in Homecoming, you don't even have to do that. You can unlock your incarnate powers just by gaining veteran levels. Or gaining veteran XP. Well, I thought this wasn't going to be that big, but it's looping around. And I probably went the wrong way. So I'm going to pause this here, and when we finally find Positron, I will bring you guys back for probably the final battle of this character. Alright guys, we're back. We're in the final room. Turns out it was actually at the end of this loop. Gotta be very careful here because Manticore will aggro these guys, as you just saw. I'm trying to keep them away from the big bad in the back, which is there, the Olympian Guard. Man, look at all the debuffs they had on me. Everything was red. That's just insane. Manticore is quite slow, so I'm going to try to pull him out so that he gets out of the way. And then move in and do a pull. Come on. And then back up. To try and fight away from the Olympian Guard guy. I don't know if that's successful. I don't know if we're far enough away. Hope so. Come to me. I guess not. No, because Manticore's shooting at her. Well, I'm going to take these guys out. And if Manticore gets himself killed, he gets himself killed. I haven't heard the NPC say anything. So maybe he hasn't aggroed him yet. Oh, and there goes the NPC. Right, he just said something. So I don't know that I'm going to be able to... Alright, here we go. Manticore is that useless that he can't take out one guy. Yeah, we have to fight these guys here now. No choice about that. Hopefully Manticore will help me out a little bit. Yep. And now we go nuts on the Olympian Guard. I need a little more defense, I think. Well, he's not too bad. I think when I fought this guy with Silver Phoenix, a whole bunch of the minions got involved because of Manticore. I didn't manage the aggro quite right. He just took Manticore out, wow. You can see why, look how hard he hits. We need to get our defense back up. We do have Moment of Glory left, and Burnout, if we need it. I think we need Moment of Glory here. Because I don't have any heals. Try to do more damage. Now let's cycle our powers. Put Dull Pain back on. Put Instant Healing back on. You see how nice that is. It does hurt the endurance, but doesn't matter. We got him. Now where the heck is Positron? Oh, we got him. We rescued him. And there's Positron. And we got our reward merits. So that's the end of the story arc, guys, and that is the last battle of Tiger Shrike. So we've completed this story arc. We get 400,000 influence for that. Got enhancement, which is an endurance enhancer. We don't really need it. I mean, I guess we could use it. We have a level 52 endurance enhancer. We could technically, do something like put this on here and make it green. And we could put this on here and make it a +3. No? Can't we? Why not? Oh, because it's not endurance, it's extended range. Sorry. Alright, guys. So we completed that story arc. We completed the character of Tiger Shrike. 50 levels. Stalker. heroic side, and in our next episode that I do, we'll start season 1 of Nightmare Lass, who will be our villain mastermind. Until next time, I am Scrapperlock, and this has been City of Heroes Rebirth with a Stalker.